No, definitely not. I suppose when we started off this conversation last year, we were hoping, and look, we took it every game as it came, and in the first round of the championship it was no better team than Kilkenny to wake you back up again after winning the league final, and I suppose we just kind of knuckled down again and kind of tried to improve and learn from every game from that, and especially that game. Then again we played Waterford in the quarterfinals, which was a very tough encounter, and thankfully the second half again we woke up and we took the game to Waterford and came out the right side of it. And at the Cork then that day, the All-Ireland semi was just a battle, and in fairness to everyone, the girls stood up head and shoulders to every challenge we got that day, and then we had the All-Ireland, we had nothing to lose, and we hit the ground running, and thankfully it worked out. Coming home was just amazing. Coming home to my own club was a dream come true, really. I suppose it really hit home when I brought the cup to national school, our national school, and just all the kids, their little faces and how they lit up, and they were so excited. It was just amazing, and like, we're only here for a short time, and it's the next generation after us, and if we can improve or get them to continue to play, that's all we want. Yeah, like it's gas. You kind of feel like you're only All-Ireland champions for a very short time, and now you're the hunted. Everyone wants what you have, and you kind of have a target on your back. So it's important that you kind of knuckle down and continue to work hard. The league was kind of up and down for us. Tip bet us in the last match we played before the lockdown, which was a hard pill to swallow, but I suppose we needed to know where we were at, and in fairness to Tip, they showed us that, and then lockdown hit now, and every girl is kind of at home doing their own bit, and look, we take comfort in the fact that we're all doing the same and everyone's putting in the same effort, but thankfully going on yesterday's, we'll have some form of camogie club and county this year. I found it hard. It definitely hard at the start. You know, you go training, you don't think about it. Like, you wake up, you go to work, you go home, you go training, and that's your routine. And then when the lockdown hit and you had to do it yourself, you kind of like, oh yeah, no problem, I'll do the running session now, and then an hour will pass, and you go, oh yeah, give me another hour. And like, it was just kind of getting the motivation into, like, basically be self-motivated to do it for your own back, like, and that was hard. You missed the companionship of everyone at training, everyone doing the same slog you're doing, and you're all encouraging each other and motivating each other to continue to do it. On your own, you just have your own thoughts in your head going around, and you're like, can I really stay doing this? How long more? And well, look, I always went with the mentality that I would prepare as if there was a championship, even if there wasn't going to be one, for the hope that something would happen, and thankfully it has. Definitely, yeah. You'd miss the crack with the girls, you know, the trips to training, or just the bit of banter in the dressing room before training, and you know, you do the hard slog during it, and you know, there's always a self kind of, after a tough session, you feel a little bit like it's an accomplishment that we've all done it, like, and you'd miss just everyone around you kind of chatting you, keeping you motivated, keeping you talking. You know, Niamh Hanafy always comes out in my head. She's a great character to be with, especially in running, because she's so positive. You're like, if you have 20 runs, she'd be like, right, that's one down, 19 to go, you can do it, like, do you know? And you're like, okay, Hannah, I'll do it. Come on, fair play. Like, she keeps me going, like, and yeah, I miss that, shocking, like, and just being with everyone, like, even going to the gym sessions. You know, we do have great crack down there, and like, we bonded so much for the All-Ireland. Like, I think it showed in the All-Ireland final that there was no girl out there doing their own thing, that everybody was all about the team. Everyone gave the ball to the person in the right position. Everyone encouraged each other. We backed each other up. You know, like, even myself, like, when I got the first yellow card, all the girls were like come on, keep the head, you can do it, stay going. And when I nearly got the second yellow card, they continued to be very positive, and they told me to keep an eye on my own game and not to let it affect me. And I suppose I grew confidence in that I knew, we all knew we had each other's back. And I think that showed really on the All-Ireland final day. I find camogie gives me a purpose, and you wake up every day, you want to be a better version of yourself than you were yesterday, so you're willing to do whatever you have to be that. And it's, as you say, a social outlet. We don't, when you're training so often, you don't get time to do normal things like, I suppose, go out and go for a few drinks or anything like that, and you take comfort in the fact that you can go to training or go for a coffee after training with the girls or go for breakfast, and we're all doing the same thing. We all have this huge love for camogie, and we really do kind of appreciate the time we have together. I suppose the biggest challenge was trying to find a new structure, a new routine to my days, and it was important that I did that, because if I don't, sure, I'd lie on the couch, I'd eat galore, and you just, before you know it, you have 3 weeks gone and you've nothing done. So I quickly put myself into a routine of training as much as I could. Did
you help each other with that?
Yes, we did, yeah. We all, thankfully, thanks to Robbie Lane, he's been absolutely amazing with us. We log our wellness every day. He's given us programs that we do and gym sessions that we do, and we take comfort at the fact that we all struggle, and we struggle together at it. We all find it difficult, and we're like, you do, when someone says that was hard, you kind of go, thank God I'm not the only one that found something was hard, and you have the banter then cursing them all the running sessions or whatever. But yeah, we do, every week that goes by, you've achieved a milestone, and we all knock great crack talking to each other, and look, we're doing stuff now that I suppose it is a big change as we're doing it on our own. But look, we're still together, we're still in contact with each other, which is a massive motivation for us all. Yeah, baking now is my forte now. I'll tackle anything I can. It's trying to not eat it as much of it when I've it cooked is the problem. But yeah, and like that, family, spending as much time as at home I can with my mum and dad and my 2 foster girls, foster sisters. We go for walks and stuff like that. We've dogs, and it's the simple things in life that you take the little pleasures out of, nothing thankfully the weather has been brilliant, and it motivates you, it gives you kind of going, okay, we'll go outside and we'll go for a walk today, and it's just nice. Things do move so fast before this whole lockdown came in that you did struggle with readjusting, but when things are at a slower pace and you do see the benefit, and you're sleeping a bit more, and you're going out and getting a bit more exercise in, and you can take a little bit of comfort in that you're not probably training or on the road as often as you would be going to work or going to training sessions. But I do miss it. Absolutely, yeah. We don't know exactly what format it's going to take. There's rumours of knockout, there's rumours of maybe the first, everyone gets one game and then you have a back door. And look, the main thing we can just focus on is when championship comes that we're ready. And that we continue to keep the head down, stay working hard. And when this ball is thrown in, that it's all guns blazing. So yeah, so we're going to prepare for that, whatever the outcome of the championship will be.